Yo, what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Creating vision from wounds to wisdom. Chi-Town Deacon. Let's get it. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, remember this: dig two graves. Because you can't just go on like that trying to make everything right on your own. You can't do tit for tat, bad for bad. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. Let people kind of reap what they sow. You don't take it upon yourself to make the revenge possible. Because people just gonna probably come for you, or they're just not gonna be for you. You need to learn how to go the other way. It's really important to go the other way. So this week, I definitely have my own wounds to wisdom story. And what the story entails is me trying to still hold on to people pleasing, even in business. Professionalism is very important. The way you go into service, you doing a service, and you pay for service. So that's the reward. That's the in and out of it. You give and you take. I'll pay you if you do this for me really well or not. Or I won't pay if you do it, you know, halfway. So you don't do stuff halfway. And this is what my pivot was. I ignored a red flag where the unprofessionalism was always there. I ignored it. You're never on time. It's never a timeline. It's like whenever I show up, that's when we gonna do it. And I promise you, I just ignored that red flag. And it's like, all right, whatever. I thought that your, professionalism was kind of on point with the skills. I thought your skills was able to, bypass the unprofessionalism, and it wasn't. So that was my codependency, and the necessary I needed to close that door. There was some necessary that happened that I had to let the door close. I don't care how good you are, and if your character sucks, and if you're a horrible person, I don't want no parts. If it don't bring me no peace, if you ain't bringing no peace, I don't want no parts. That means that you got some stuff that you can work on about you. Wounds to wisdom is where that stuff is. What's wounds to wisdom, Chi-Town Deacon? Wounds to wisdom is what you all hurting about. What you all hurting about. We all come from, something that's just misunderstood about life and the journey. And you don't let the journey of life weigh you down. And where you just got to go around just kicking and punching everybody because they don't do what you say do. That part. So, you don't want to be a horrible person. And you got enough of that stuff going on as it is. And you want to do the pivot into doing what's right. And that was my learning lesson. I ignored that red flag. But it's a necessary closure now. I know what that is. And I needed some closure. And this is probably part of my closure with that, being able to kind of process it in that way. It was on my spirit just because it wasn't right. And I need to know it's not me, it's them. And if you stay close to that thing, it probably is you. And you don't want to be the part of the problem. Always a part of the problem. And you what do they call that? The main factor. You know what I'm saying? You are the main factor. I think I said it right. So, Chi-Town Deacon, creating vision from wounds to wisdom.